Yeah,
What's good, y'all? Happy Thursday. What checking something. Checking the oh, there we go.
Does it not show for you? It shows for
Yeah.
Okay,
We got
yeah.
the
Cool.
we're professional now. What up,
Yeah.
David? What up, Locke? Good to see you guys.
Good to see
David was a couple minutes early, eager to soak in some game today. Sweet. So if you guys are watching on the replay, make sure you check out a free trial of a Boxem as well, live for the somethingth edition of the Boxem office hours.
Somewhere between 10 and 15.
Something like that, yeah. So let us know what Amazon questions you guys got. Shipping to Amazon, Boxem, all that good stuff. And then, yeah, be sure you go try it for free if you haven't already. It's the best shipment creation tool on the market, analytics, all that good stuff, with some great new features that you guys have been loving, and then some very cool stuff that is very close to releasing as well. So you want to be sure to check it out. What up, Kyle? What up, Sanjay?
Sanjay. Yeah, what up? Wesley in the cut too as well. What's up, Wesley? Yeah, whatever questions you guys got about selling on Amazon, let us know here. It's the 16th, about a month out from Valentine's Day. Lots of good Valentine's Day flips going down right now. And we are in the heart of retail arbitrage clearance season as well, too, and everything. So, yeah, right.
Lots of like random candy listings and stuff. If you're trying to kind of just get some quick FBM sales, you can go hit the Valentine's aisle at a Walmart. Start punching in titles. Use the AI image search as well. It'll find a lot of like good multi-packs and stuff as well. So yeah.
Oh, here we go. I planned at 15K in inventory. Let's go. I found a product and have it in the mail. Will Boxem teach me what I need to know about shipping it out, either FBA or FBM? Yeah, I mean, we'll teach you too. So Boxem's it's like a software that'll help you do it, basically. But we'll show you how to use it. And the Boxem YouTube channel and our personal YouTubes as well are going to show you what you need to actually use Boxem. Basically, so it'll make it easier for you. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it just kind of walks you through the process of getting stuff listed on Amazon a lot easier, and you'll be able to like track your profits properly. Use like 2D barcodes to get those sales rolling a little bit quicker. Yeah, Boxem crazy. Exactly. What up, Willie? How's it going, man? What up, Malik? Good vibes as always.
Malik, you show with the hearts too.
Absolutely. Well. Have you tried creating a new listing on Amazon for products sold on other websites? So if you don't own the brand registry, it can be kind of tough. And if you like accidentally make like a generic listing or something like that, which is easier to do than you think, you can also get in a little bit of trouble. So generally, it's not super worth it, especially now that you can't do like branded bundles and that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't really mess with it. There's too many products that sell really well already. That unless you're doing like 6 figures a month, you have not even touched the low hanging fruit that is that's waiting for you. Easier than that.
Should I learn the Amazon seller interface first or use Boxem for the first shipment? Use Boxem for the first shipment. It's significantly easier. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, seller amp, keep a Boxem. You're good to go in terms of software. Once you have like 10 plus ASINs, you'll get a repricer set up too. As well. Who was that asked that? For let's see where that goes. Oh, for my boy Bryson here. What up, Bryce?
Yep. So yeah, so you can use Boxem for that goal. Yeah, you just track what you got in stock, what you're out of stock on, what you're running low on inventory, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's all the like back end analytics and that kind of stuff you need to see. We're also rolling out a lot more kind of like advanced stuff here before too long as well. It's been we've been in the works on it for a little bit. It looks amazing. You guys are gonna love it. Some products you come across have a good return, but no BSR, no estimated sales. Yeah, so sometimes there's just like an Amazon data glitch of some kind that just doesn't populate that. Not exactly sure what causes it, but if you see like new seller count fluctuating, so you see like new sellers selling out, people hopping on, you see like the ratings count going up, that's like all great signs that it is actually selling. And some of those could be good, yeah.
Boxem has that, yep. Don't know what that is here. I watch your 8-hour YouTube guide, but my parents are scared of making me an FBA account. I mean, yeah, like unfortunately, if you're under 18, that is going to be a part of the equation and everything. But there are a billion things you could be doing that would be significantly more self-detrimental than making an FBA account using your parents' info under 18. How much should I spend per day to hit 10K per month realistically? Yeah, so it depends on the profit margin. If it's retail arbitrage, it's probably going to be about 4K to 4.5. If it's online arbitrage, it's probably going to be about 4.5 to 5K for that. Yeah, maybe a little bit more because all your inventory is not going to sell super quick. But in general, right, the way you're going to see good momentum is when you latch onto an ASIN that absolutely pumps and you can really, really raise your ceiling pretty quick.
Yeah, so divide that by 30. Yeah, like when you break it down like that, it's really not that much money at all. What it's like, it'd be like $150, right? 4,500 divided by 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that with 1 or 2 products you source every day. Yeah.
That's
exactly.
exactly what we mean. YTP. Yeah. Any major cons on using a prep center? I mean, not really, as long as they're trustworthy, but you do lose some speed. Yeah, you do lose some speed over like doing it yourself. But if you're using a prep center, you're probably not looking to optimize for speed, right? You're optimizing for lifestyle and saving some money. If that makes sense. No plan today. I'll move it over here. We're zoomed in though. We got the all-in podcast set up there. I'll put it right. Yeah, I'll put it right there.
Absolutely. Let's see. What suggestion do you have for increasing sell-through? Yeah. Just like a repricer can help. As far as just source stuff that like stays nice and profitable, basically. The big thing is like if it's not selling today, that's fine as long as you got like a plan for when it will sell as well. You probably don't want every single thing in your storefront to be selling at all times, because my price might go down, but it's probably scheduled to go up. You got on a really good sale, that kind of thing. Everybody else is selling out. Like there'll be some legit cases where it makes sense to hold it for a second.
Yeah, after like 31 days is where you should consider lowering the price on an item. But like that also doesn't mean that you can't check it, all the time and see if it's selling really well, raise it. If it's selling a little bit slower, but you can see some people getting buy box shit, they're really close to you, lower it, stuff like that.
Yep. What do you do since everything's? I'm sitting on YouTube. I'm building the best software for Amazon sellers for you guys. That's what I'm working on.
There are preps and you recommend in Delaware. Our buddy Chris has a big list on his website. If you just search "Clear the Shelf Prep Center List," you'll see it on there. Yeah. Thanks so much for hosting the live sessions. I watched your recent video on auto ungate brands and from the list. And I'm so new for restricted brands like Nike. Nike, Puma, Lego, those are closed right now. But there's lots of auto ungates you can do. And anything that you see where it asks you to apply to get ungated, you can go ahead and do that too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How much did you work when you first started versus now? I mean, as many hours as you possibly can in the early days, right? Because every minute you spend in the early days kind of fast tracks the early growth, right? All you need to do early days is like figure out what brands sell well. How do I find them as quick as possible? What websites run good sales, that kind of stuff. And then later down the line, it just takes less time naturally because you're just buying stuff you've already sourced before. The early work you did, spending late nights, you just kind of like, oh, I remember this brand was pretty good. Let me see what other people sell in this brand and that kind of stuff, right? Like, just work as much as you can in the early days. But definitely it's a lot less hours now for sure.
So in terms of once you're set up with the prep center, most of them, it's going to be a spreadsheet that you have shared with them where you're going to add in what ASINs you buy on said spreadsheet. And then that's pretty much it from there. They'll list it in your Amazon account, which they'll have limited access to, right? Using Boxem sub users or sub permissions, right? And then they'll handle the rest.
How do you check if the distributor's authentic? You can usually look them up. There'll be people talking about them if they're fraudulent typically. Check like Better Business Bureau, that kind of thing. You can see what are the companies they work with. You can usually tell by the website too. Like a lot of times, they'll have like a address listed on there if it's like somebody's house. Obviously probably not a legit distributor. If it looks like it was made in 1990, it's usually a legit distributor. Somebody that doesn't care about marketing is often legit. But yeah, just kind of if you're worried, just like you can ask them who they're sourcing from. They'll tell you the brand or whatever.
How to tell a prep center when something is a 3-pack. Yeah, so they'll see it in the title. They'll see it on the ASIN when they list it. And typically, most prep centers will have a note section too. And some that I've used will have you specify if it's a bundle, if it's bundled too, as well. You make it abundantly clear, but they're a very bad prep center if they're not also seeing on the ASIN that says 3-pack too, as well.
Yeah. So permissions for prep centers. So that's through your Boxem account. Yeah. So on the on Boxem, you'll just go to users, and then you can set them up with an email. They'll log in. You can limit what you want them to see as well. But yeah, make sure you work with a prep center you can trust. Like if you're worried about account sharing and that kind of stuff, they have all of your inventory. So the sharing your like account passwords with them should be the least of your concerns if you don't feel like you can trust them.
Yeah, no, the whole thing. Yeah, it wouldn't be sub users if you had to give them your pat. Like that would kind of the whole purpose of it. Let's see.
Let's see. If you bought protected shipping, it shouldn't, as long as if you bought the protected shipping. You also might need to use SSA if it's like a FBM order.
Do you have to use prep percentage for FBA? Nope, not at all, man. Yeah, that Boxem wouldn't exist and the whole FBA industry wouldn't exist really if it was that complicated to do it. Nah, you can create shipments whenever you want, man. That's what made Boxem. Miles, thanks for the Keep a Deep Dive video. Hell yeah. Glad you liked it, David. Glad you liked it, man. Awesome.
Dang.
Glad you liked it.
Good day to wipe shipments out in stores. Yeah, so you clearing out some new shipments that your local stores are getting or something like that. I love to see it. Let's see. What are the best brands to sell? I mean, just you can look up auto ungated sourcing on YouTube. You'll see us dive into a lot of brands that are auto ungated right away. See what other brands those people are selling. Dive into like the seller amp offers tab, that kind of thing. That'll show you lots more opportunity and yeah, anything that lets you apply, you can get ungated too. So auto ungates are good to make the first sales, but no reason to avoid gated products too.
Yeah. Why some people hate resellers? I don't understand. We paid for that. I mean, policies, and then seeing someone say like you're a retail arbitrage employee and someone walks in and makes your weekly income in a week and everything, you know?
Depends on the employee and that kind of stuff for sure. Most of them are pretty chill, help you out when you tell them what they're doing, but sometimes if they've been beaten down for years and years, kind of feeling like they can't accomplish much.
Do you sell the same products as your friends that do Amazon? We did almost exclusively when we were newer, and then eventually you find so much opportunity, people just wiggle into like different opportunities they like better and everything. So still kinda, but not fully. But back in the day, definitely to get in the ball rolling 100%. That was such like a great thing. It was just how much community we had and still have and everything. I watched 8 hours of training in one day. My head is spinning. Cool. Hey, good for you, man. Yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah, man. That it's 8 hours, 39 minutes, I think, total and everything. So yeah, y'all should check that out. Shipping purchase through Amazon adjustment fee. Yes. Yeah. So you want to buy shipping through Amazon, yeah.
Let's see. How can you start from the UK? If you're trying to sell in the US market, you can get a prep center. Yeah, so just Google Prep Center Delaware, Prep Center Oregon, Prep Center in any sales tax free state, and then you just have them log into your Boxem account, and they'll start making shipments and stuff for you.
Is there any way to tell what categories and brands you're ungated for? In your log, I mean, just doing a bunch of auto ungates is gonna show you, but at the same time too, like the only time to even worry about if something's ungated or not is when you find it profitable, right? Because if you're not ungated in it, get ungated in it, right? Request approval, see if it lets you auto ungate, right? If you have never done that, go plug in a Stafford item. You'll see what I mean, right? And then if not, you'll just buy 10 of that product from a big website, probably the place you found it profitable and 99% of the time, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah. What does SFP mean? So that's seller fulfilled prime. So like it's like a lot of bigger sellers, if they have a big warehouse and they can ship products out like as soon as stuff sells, basically. You can kind of work with Amazon to get the Prime badge if you're able to get stuff shipped out really fast and use really fast shipping. It's not generally advised if you're on the smaller side, just because like I said, you're gonna have to ship stuff out like basically as soon as it sells. So you're like, unless you're like very on top of it, it's kind of like a process to get approved for as well.
Yeah. Which website is good for North Face? North Face sends a lot of letters, so I wouldn't recommend selling them. But Nautica website, the answer to every ungate question is just, the brand website or a big retailer. You know what I mean? It's like if you recognize the name of a website or if it's the brand website, the answer is always yes, it'll work for ungating. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a good question. How long do you guys usually sell on a product before moving on? Average probably like 60 to 90 days for arbitrage. But the other thing to think about is most like good products, they'll only be good under like certain sale stacked with a certain discount. So you're kind of waiting for those conditions to come back around. So, maybe you buy the same item 3 times a year on, like an Independence Day sale, Black Friday sale, early year holiday sale, right? That'd be kind of an aggressive example. A lot of times the same prices will come back around once a month, once every other month, and then you go deep on that kind of stuff. But the stuff that you're able to restock a lot are items that are hard to consistently buy at that price, and that's kind of like a feature of it.
Yep. I'm an aspiring FBM guy. Any shipping services you recommend to maximize profits? Yeah, just buy shipping through Amazon, Brody. That helps you out from a security perspective. Under £1 for FBM packages is typically going to be USPS, and above £1 is typically going to be UPS. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Start to pay your kids, remove stickers from books and stuff. I'll like to see it. I love to see it. Get a little boost to the allowance there, helping the small business. You have some toys left from Q4. Should you hold them or break even? I mean, if there's like look back and see in the past years if the price ever went back up after the holidays. You might see that sometimes. If it was like everyone kind of panics right after the holidays and lowers price, and it's hard to get outside of the holidays, then you can sell it higher. But see what happened in the last couple of years.
Bro, I literally learned everything I know through your YouTube channel, man. That's what's up. Thank you, man. Which which video was your favorite? You do not need an LLC to start, and it is very easy to change to an LLC if you ever want to. Yeah.
That's a personal tax setup question though. Like we were broke kids, so it didn't really make sense for us to worry about it early on. Yeah. You guys keep the same products on rotation. Yeah, exactly. That's like otherwise you'd always be looking for the next thing, right? Over time your product catalog is kind of the most valuable thing you own. And then you just filter down into that catalog, the same sale rows background. Let me filter back down to all the leads I found on this website. And 25-30% of them are good again. All right, I don't have to do any new work. And I spend 5, 10, 20,000 bucks on stuff you already sourced in the past.
Not even verting, but it's enough to make sales. Hi, I'm new here. How do you get ungated? Yeah, North Face website if you want to do that. North Face has had some IP issues in the past. They're a Voorhees brand, right?
Or yeah, I mean it's hit or miss.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend selling.
I wouldn't sell North Face.
Yeah. Which honestly goes against our typical conventional advice. If you can see people making money on it, you can too, and everything. But we've just seen some people get some leverage from the brand. As a complete beginner, I found a winning product online. Yes, sir. W. Wesley. Should I go ahead and FBA it or FBM it? Check the listing and see if there's other people FBMing it. And if there are other people FBMing it, it's probably a listing you can go ahead and FBM. If not, if there's not people FBM it, you're going to have to FBA. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you ever get concerned about Amazon saying you're out of inventory? No. The only thing that affects is like if you're able to stay in stock on a listing for a really long time, you might get slightly more buy box rotation. That's going to be like the type of thing that you're able to just like consistently restock, or every 2 months the same price is going to be back, so you buy 2 months of stock every time. But it doesn't really matter if you go out of stock on something.
Yep. Has the listing ever closed on you while having inventory? No. Yeah. Pallet fly sourcing. Yeah, Pallet Fly is one of those like gigantic wholesale websites. There's definitely going to be good stuff on there, and it's definitely like it's not fake, I don't think, but it's more so just that there's going to be a lot of competition. A lot of those really easy to find wholesale websites, there's just going to be a ton of people on those listings and everything. The sourcing video is definitely just seeing you help you source, help me get better at sourcing. Yeah, bro. Any questions you got, man? We're here to help. And you guys watching on TikTok, might be some of the last couple TikTok lives, so make sure you're following on IG and YouTube as well.
Yeah. Palletfly is just like a really easy to find wholesale website. So in general, like the easier it is to find a supplier, or, that kind of thing, especially in the wholesale world, the easier it's going to be for your competition to do it too, right? And that's a little bit different than like, obviously we buy from like big popular websites, but we're, kind of waiting for the right conditions in terms of like, coupon sale, discounted gift card, all that kind of thing. So there's like an actual moat around your products instead of like the easiest to find wholesalers on the planet where, pretty much anyone can land those.
All companies are required to use 2D barcodes? Definitely not. Yeah. In fact, no one's required to use 2D barcodes, but you probably should. And the only place to get them is on Boxem on the professional plan.
How do you recommend to get items to sell? Should you lower price or? Oh, I see. You just need to match the current buy box price. So whatever the current buy box price is, and then make sure that your fulfillment speed is also the same fulfillment speed as the current buy box. So if you're like an FBM seller and you only see FBA sellers getting sales, probably got to send it in. Just make sure you're on top of that. Boxem made early check-ins. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Take advantage of those 2D barcode check-ins with Boxem.
Yep.
Let's see. Amazon said your price is too high. It sold for 3x this week. There you go. Yeah. Generally, ignore a lot of Amazon's suggestions, just because they want. You got to remember, Amazon wants you to make revenue and give customers good deals. We want you guys to make profit. So yeah, good call there. Nice going. Let's see. Beginner here. What software use manager accounting? Yeah. So Boxem for everything that's on Amazon. So your shipping fees, cost of goods sold, Amazon fees, all that kind of stuff. And then I'll download that report and combine it with just like you can just download your credit card transactions, or if you want to have like QuickBooks auto categorize stuff for you, then you can just kind of combine those two reports together at the end of the year. And then the much harder one to track is like the Amazon side. So you want to have Boxem for that. And then whatever you want to do to track everything else that you're buying, boxes and your software and all that kind of stuff. So you can just throw together a full P&L to give to your accountant at the end of the year.
Do you do OA or wholesale? Yeah, a little bit of wholesale that too. Found a product with close to $30 profit. Ooh, okay, cool. So that sounds fire. So now, right, storefront stock that seller, and you'll find some other stuff too.
Bang. First sale is all you need to really get going. Can't wait. Yeah. So once you get that first sale, like it's a lot more real. It's hard to take something seriously when you like haven't made any money. It's just random people talking on the internet about it. You see other random people on the internet finding success, but there's no dollars in your bank account. Once that first sale hits, it's like, all right, this is legit. Like you can take it seriously. Yeah. So that's why it's so important for y'all to kind of maximize how quickly you make that first sale. Because then after that, everything just feels a lot easier, a lot more motivated to work on the business, feels more real, and yeah. Eddie, you should try Boxem. Boxem's a lot better, and you can actually like list Amazon and all that kind of stuff. Missing a lot of features on that software.
Hell yeah.
Is it true 60% of Amazon is by third-party sellers? Yeah, Gold. Yeah, it's right around 60%. Yeah, and then the chunk of Amazon is also huge too. Works out to like 20% of e-commerce goes to like you and I, just like straight up online money is 20% to people like you and I.
So you remember Cyrus was having that Yankee Candle ungate issue the other day? He's no longer having that Yankee Candle issue. I teed him up with the auto ungate guide, or the auto denial guide right there. Y'all ever need the auto denial? Feel free to hit my Discord DMs. First sale was 2 days after listing. Let's go. Hey, let's get some more. Good work. Very good like that.
Can't wait to sell your first product. Yeah, you got this, Kay. Yeah, you've been. I've been seeing you in chat a little bit. So yeah, I'm sure you're getting after it.
Yes, sir. I was having a problem with that. Yeah, whatever. If you ever need that, just hit me in the Discord DMs and I'll hook it up. But every now and again, you'll get in an auto deny loop and you'll get it in right there.
Yep. Before you get like a Rolo or a Dymo Shane. I like Rolos. Yeah, you can link that up with Boxem. It makes it a little bit easier to make shipments. Actually, a lot easier, just because it like auto prints labels and that kind of stuff as you're going, basically.
Did you share your source leads with your new friends when you first started building your community? I've been holding back. Yes, that is all you have with these people to start. Eventually, your friends and relate over a ton of stuff. But yeah, no, 100%, right? But they have to prove it, right? If you're just talking to random ass people on Discord, that's a much different experience than talking to the people that are super active on IG, that are documenting, that are sharing your story, that are building trust, that you've been on Zoom with once or twice, that you now have a group chat with. That's a significantly different relationship than random anonymous accounts you've never talked to, you have no relationship with.
Yeah. Products that need 100, you've been spending 10. Yeah, you're good on that goal. Yeah.
That
you're doing the same thing. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Like that. Yeah.
I've seen some like conversations with people on Amazon that say that's fine too. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what marks some is 100, some is 10, but yeah, I've just been ripping 10 invoices as well. I mean, for a while, people were literally using like blank pieces of paper, which I would not recommend because then if they ever decide to go back and like check what you're submitting, at the very least, you submitted a real invoice at this point, right? Like you didn't submit a blank piece of paper. Or my favorite was was like a fake X-ray with a dog inside of them. Picture submitted to Amazon. It's like 2 years ago when like anything worked.
Can you give me a quick rundown on Boxem? Yeah, so Boxem is basically a better way to list and ship your inventory to FBA and list stuff for FBA. And it helps you manage your business easier with analytics and a bunch of other features we're going to add soon too as well. And if you want to try it out, you can try it out for $0 on Boxem.com and get it 2 weeks free. That helps. Thank you. Of course, YTP. Yes, sir. Yeah, just start out on Google for prep centers, and really make sure you do a bunch of outreach. The best way is for sure going to be a referral from someone in the Amazon community that you know and trust. But obviously, that's something you have to go and build. You have to exist in the Amazon community to go ahead and find that stuff.
Yep. Yeah, let us know what other questions you guys got. Let's see.
Got
Auto denied. You hadn't made any sales yet. So like ungating isn't tied to sales at all. It
No.
like there's no backend metrics or anything that's checked. As far as like sales and that kind of stuff when you're submitting invoices. So yeah, just keep submitting. Yeah, if you had an invoice. So one thing that can help is like when you get the actual product in hand, take a picture and add that to tracking information. Literally anything that is connected to that order that just shows Amazon more detail. It's always going to be helpful, basically.
Yep. And if you're auto denied too, choose to beat that. You know what I mean? Like send your boy a Discord DM. I'll send you over the auto deny guide for free. Right there. And like, don't take no for an answer. If you can apply for it, you can get approved for it. And don't worry about what Amazon says in the denials. Keep submitting, beef up those applications, right? Nah, no need for that. Yeah, Boxem. I think I need to try again. Yeah, bro, there's too much wealth with that 15% code, man. Come on, let's get rich. Too much wealth with that 15% code, boy. Bob the Builder on Discord. Oh, I recognize that. Yeah, I recognize that. Yeah, hell yeah. I sent 10 picks, got approved for my first brand. That's what I'm saying right there. Yeah, just make it easy for him to say yes. You know what I mean? Just make it easy for him to say yes. Have you ever gotten Section 3? No. I've had some account health issues.
Personally, yeah.
Within a week.
Definitely had some like temporary deactivations and stuff that we beat with online invoices though. So no need to worry there. Yeah, as long as you're just buy from websites that Amazon knows are legit and stay away from the quote unquote wholesalers on Telegram or in your DMs and that kind of stuff, and you'll be good to go. Just make sure you're only buying inventory you are very confident is legit. Amazon just received your first shipment yesterday. There you go, Charles. Yeah, so you'll start. You should start making sales in the next couple of days. Then that'll be awesome.
Will it be an issue selling under an LLC that's registered in another state while not residing in it? We're not tax people. The answer I'm pretty sure is no, but please do your own research on that. But yeah, that would be like some super like tyrannical stuff if that. But yeah, do your own research on it. Well, yeah, it's you guys on Walmart. Dude, a lot of our guys are. Yeah, that just makes a lot of sense to cross list your stuff. And there's some inventory that's gated on Amazon that you can't apply for that you can sling on Walmart day one, which is lit too.
Yeah, like when you guys are sourcing, if you come across something you're hard gated in, then a lot of times that item is also profitable on Walmart, and stuff you're already ungated in. Good, a lot of good wealth to be had on Walmart. Let's see, Box has been checking in faster since. Yeah, the warehouse is just a lot less busy. Yeah, bang, getting those profits rolling in quicker.
Just starting when sending procs to Amazon. Do we create our own proc description page or does Amazon handle that part? Yeah, the cool thing is, Angelo, you sell on the listing that already exists. So Amazon already handled that for that item probably years ago based on the average age of a listing. All you need to do is list your products on Amazon and then go through the Boxem shipment flow. And if you want a good walkthrough of the Boxem shipment flow, the Boxem YouTube channel has an excellent one Warner made on the most recent Boxem update. And we have the Boxem Help Center and we have full-time support at support@boxem.com that can actually get on a call with you to help you set everything up too. As well, I don't know why we haven't really brought that up on any of the Boxem office hours. But yeah, if you guys need help with that stuff, like this is seriously, yeah, Boxem makes everything so easy. Yeah, y'all check it out. 2 weeks free. Check it out.
Yeah, if you're using anything else for like listing, tracking profit, all that kind of stuff, our team will literally help you transfer over, show you how to use everything. You can schedule a call with them. They've been loving doing that with you guys.
Yep, sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, of course, Angela. Do you guys ever ship OA products by pallets? Yes, for sure. Yes. That's actually my first memory of Garrett All Out Amazon from the Buy Box Bandits was a picture of pallets he was doing on some Chad scaled OA products. When you come across a listing that's new, but the box is slightly damaged, should you be worrying about it? Just consider if you would be happy getting that as a customer, Yeah, I just $70 a month for inferior software is still too expensive. You know what I mean? Yep. When the other options are $20 more, but significantly better with a bunch of additional features. Right there, Malik. If Amazon's selling $300 per month, yeah. If a listing's moving quick, there's much more of an argument to compete with Amazon on it. But regardless, right? You need to see if there's good offer count movement on that thing. Yeah.
Do we sell on Walmart? Yeah, I sell on Walmart. Yeah, and then don't give us any good ideas there.
I like the way you're thinking though, Jenkins. That's all I'm gonna say. I like the way you're thinking, man. I like the way you're thinking. No, like the way you're thinking for sure, guys. Yeah, guys. So we'll be on a couple more minutes, man. So any questions you guys got, please let us know. We'd love to help. And if you want a good walkthrough on getting started with Boxem, just check our YouTube channel. And then Warner and I are both putting out a bunch of content. Warner put out a big free course last week. I've been tapping in a bunch of 2025 tutorials for you guys the past couple of days. Ungating, auto ungating, Keepa tutorial, seller amp tutorial, Boxem tutorial coming out in the next couple of days. Right there. You want a red note? Oh my gosh, Warner, I have a CCP agent in the chat here recruiting people to nah, not yet. But hey, if y'all are there, I'm gonna be there too. But nah, we're rolling on TikTok here. If that's asking for 100 units, just submit 10. We still seen it work.
I can tell the listings private label. Yeah. Look and see if a bunch of the listings have like the same seller on it. If the seller name like matches the brand name. If there was like any history of people coming on the listing and then getting kicked off in bulk. I think Spring Valley is hard gated unless you can sell it. In which case, I definitely sold a bunch of that back in the day, but I think they closed that off like several years ago at this point.
Yeah. Yep. For some reason, every time I charge for shipping, it sells, just lowers the price of the product, basically make me pointless charge shipping. That's what I'd recommend doing, is charging $0 for shipping. I've never seen them automatically lower the price though. I've literally never seen that though. Can I sell when Amazon is the only seller? Theoretically, you could on some listings, but you probably won't get buy box. So nah, don't worry about that. You want to be on third-party listings that you can see other people making money on. Yep. Cool. All right. Appreciate all y'all tapping in for another Boxem office hours every Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern. We answer all your guys' questions. If you guys want to test out Boxem, you can get 2 weeks free on our website, boxem.com, and we'll get you guys right on that. So yeah, we're always here to help, guys. We love jam with you guys. We got a free Facebook group, the Amazon Launchpad. You can find it on just look it up on Facebook, and we have a free Discord, the Amazon Launchpad Discord. You can find that on Discord too. And everything, and appreciate you guys tapping in. We'll see you guys next Thursday for another Boxem office hours. You guys be great. You guys be great. Great little session here, y'all.